So we don't normally put a video up on a Thursday. Now, the only reason that I am doing is because the last couple of days I came across some information online about PlayStation Plus that made me really curious about how it's going to work, and I've been trying to look for information for it, and I kind of just wanted to give you guys a heads up. We've also got something else to talk about as well, and it's how you guys can grab yourself a brand new PlayStation 5 game. And don't worry, if you don't have a PS5 console, it's also playable on PS4, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. But before anything, if you guys are looking to renew your PlayStation Plus memberships, if you're looking for PSN credit on the cheap, or if you're just looking to pre-order a brand new game at a hugely discounted price, make sure you check out the sponsor, Instant Gaming. They're also usually running a giveaway every month, and all the links are down below. Make sure you check them out. Right, before we get on to the PlayStation Plus news, a free PS5 game. I mentioned this on Tuesday. Now, to celebrate the PlayStation 5 coming out, and just me being hugely excited about it, we made a sponsorship with a website called Arsenal. Now, they promote a lot of PlayStation 5 games and Series X games. We're actually going to be doing a sponsored game for them, or a game called Godfall. But I've also got an extra key for a game called Planet Coaster. Now, we're going to be giving away Planet Coaster at the end of the month. All you need to do to enter the giveaway is leave a like on the video, leave a comment on the video, and make sure you're subscribed. And at the end of the month, every video that I've mentioned it in, I'm going to be sieving through, and I'm going to be picking a lucky winner and sending the game key out. So if you don't have a PlayStation 5, don't worry, it is also available on PS4. It just looks even more beautiful on next-gen console. But the PlayStation Plus news. Now, at the moment, you guys will know, if you've only recently got a PS4, you get 2 free games every month. Every now and again, you'll get a little bonus title. For example, this month, Bugsnax is a free PlayStation 5 title, which is a bonus if you've got a next-gen console, which is huge, and it is absolutely awesome. What you might not be aware of, though, is a few years ago, we used to get 6 games every month. And you might be like, what? Why are we only getting 2 now? And it's simply because we used to get 2 games per console. We used to get 2 Vita games, we used to get 2 PS3 games, and 2 PS4 games. And then eventually they got to the point where they stopped supporting PS3 and Vita, so they could give away better games on the PlayStation 4, which a lot of people really appreciated. I'm one of them. And at the moment, they're actually looking to add 2 PlayStation 5 games. Now, this isn't going to be straight away. Obviously, this month we've got Bugsnax, which is available on PlayStation Plus for 2 months. Then after that, we've got Destruction All-Stars, which is also going to be available on PlayStation Plus for 2 months. After that, we've got nothing confirmed at all. But there's talks of 2 PlayStation 5 games coming on at some point, and going back to the old G thing of 2 games per console, which sounds realistic. And in all honesty, it was also mentioned a few years ago of PSVR games, and nothing's been mentioned since. PlayStation VR games were meant to be coming to PlayStation Plus as a monthly thing, but it was never actually set up, nothing's ever been sorted, and I'm expecting now to be that time. So we might be going back to the 6 games per month, 2 PSVR games, 2 PS5 games, and 2 PS4 games. What raises questions, though, is the fact of the PS Plus collection. At the moment, on the PlayStation 5, you've got access to a butt ton of awesome classic PS4 games. And the thing is, it's also been said that this collection is going to be added to over time. However, if the PlayStation 5 is going to be fully featured on PlayStation Plus, to the point where we're getting 2 games every month for it, how's it going to work with the PS Plus collection? Is it going to be scrapped? Is it going to be combined? Is it going to be 2 separate things in the same service of price? At the moment, no one knows. That is where the questions lie. Now, the one thing that I will say, when the PlayStation 4 very first came out, and it was featured on PlayStation Plus, the games on it were pretty awful. And I mean, to the point where we was getting 2 indie games every month that everyone was so annoyed by because of the potential of the PS4 at the time. The games that we were getting for free just kind of didn't live up to expectations. They were just really small indie games that didn't show the capability of the PS4, where on the PS3 we were getting AAA titles that people weren't even playing anymore because they weren't using the old console, and they wasn't cross-platform, or cross-gen, whatever you want to call it. Now, the thing is, when the PlayStation 5 games do eventually come to PlayStation Plus, it is going to be the same. We're never going to be getting a 70 or 80 quid game added to the PS Plus lineup 6 months after launch. It's never going to happen. And at the moment, I understand why it's not on a PlayStation Plus kind of thing right now with 2 games per month, simply because next-gen consoles only just come out, and there isn't a library of games there. I mean, literally, there's barely any games that are PS5 kind of exclusive or upgraded right now. And I think it's going to take probably 6 to 12 months to get that library there for them to have access to that many games that they'll be able to offer them out. And when they do, they are only going to be small indie games, but granted, with the ray tracing and the 4K and the frames, it's going to look beautiful. So don't expect anything huge for a while, but it's going to be cool to see what actually happens with it and see how it works. With the PS Plus collection, what I'm expecting is the classic PS4 games, the highly rated stuff that's been out for years, eventually they're going to kind of come to PlayStation Plus collection over time. So imagine Horizon Zero Dawn, that might be added to the PS Plus collection in, say, 3 months' time. Then we might get like Spider-Man added to it in 6 months' time. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting. 1 or 2 games added every few months that's only going to be kind of added to the PS Plus collection for the PlayStation 5. But at the same point, at some point, they're also rumoured to be coming to PlayStation 4 because half the PS Plus collections have already been on there before anyway. A lot of people have already got them in the free library. I think it's literally just set so anyone that's moving from Xbox, anyone that's moving from PC have got a big collection of games with the thing of you have to have a PS5 to actually have access to them. I'm going to be curious to see how it works, whether or not they do kind of combine them, keep them separate, the sort of games that are added to it. In all honesty, I think it's too confusing. I think everyone's going to get a little bit weirded out by it, especially if either a game is rumoured or it's actually confirmed to be coming to PlayStation Plus. But then at the same point, people are going to be wondering whether or not they're going to be able to play it on the PS4, whether or not it's going to be on the PS5 only, but they've only got a month to kind of snap it up, or whether or not it's going to be on the PS5 in another collection where it's available for all time. It's going to be so confusing that all they need to do is literally combine it all together, give everyone the same free games, and yeah, it'll make it a lot less confusing. Everyone will kind of know what's happening with everything, and people won't have to ask a billion questions to still have no idea what is going on. But I am curious to see what you guys think. When it comes down to this kind of service, when it comes down to the collection, when it comes down to monthly PS5 games, what are you expecting and what you're hoping? Leave a comment down below. Now, when it comes to the giveaway for the PS5 game, for Planet Coaster, again, all you need to do to enter is leave a comment on the video, leave a like, and make sure you're subscribed. And when it gets to the very end of this month, probably after we've done the reveal video before the next games actually come out on PlayStation Plus, we'll be announcing the winner, so make sure you stay tuned for that. The game will be sent out probably over Twitter just because it's safer and easier, so you don't miss out on anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.